What is up, everyone? Welcome to, I don't know, take 12 of this at this point. I've just been coughing my whole way through every one of these, so I'm going to try my best to get a full 8 minutes without coughing, or at least minimal coughing. That's my promise to you. Right, I'm going to take you through, let you know my predicted 11, my score prediction, 3 p.m. kickoff on Saturday for this game against Brighton. We will, of course, be doing a watch-along over on our Twitch channel from the usual time, an hour before kickoff, so 2 p.m. I'll be taking you through the game, and Mr. Paddy Murphy will be giving you an hour-long match reaction. So let's start with a bit of an injury update. Andy Robertson will be unavailable for the game. It comes a little bit too early from him in his recovery. Diaz was unavailable in training today. Darwin was unavailable in training today. And Jota was unavailable in training today. But we believe 2 of those were just because they were recovering. Diaz obviously was away in Mexico playing with Colombia in a 3-2 victory. Darwin was playing in Europe with Uruguay, but it was one of the later games, so we think maybe Klopp was just giving him a chance to recover. But Jota is the one that has us most concerned. He asked to be substituted in Portugal's recent game, but I'm not sure how bad it is, or even if there is an injury. We'll get more of an update, I'm sure, from Jurgen Klopp in his pre-match press conference tomorrow, and then we'll give you more updates from there. So what I've tried to do is just go through the 11 I think we'll probably see Jurgen Klopp go with. I'll give you my reasoning, give you my score prediction, and just, the usual, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So look, let's get stuck into it, because there's no time to waste before the coughs start again. We'll start with the score prediction. 2-0. Is it optimistic? Is it pessimistic? I don't know what to expect. I just don't know what Liverpool team is going to turn up, but I know that we need to start winning, and we need to start keeping more clean sheets. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win. I'd take it if it was on the table right now. But look, any win will be good enough at this point in time, because it's all about putting points on the board. I think we've got 9 games this month because of the games that were postponed and stuff like that. So plenty of football to be played, but also plenty of rotation to be done, because to ask the same 11 players to play 9 games in a month would be just ridiculous, to be honest with you. So this is what I think we'll see, and let me know your thoughts. Start off with the goalkeeper, Alisson, of course. Centre-back situation. Kanade is back training, which is great, but this game will come a little bit too early for him. That in mind, I don't want to see Joe Gomez playing after his poor performance in the last one, so I'm going to stick with Joel Matip and Virgil van Dijk at the centre of the Liverpool defence. Look, when these two are playing, I'm always calm. When Ibu's playing, I'm always calm. No problems. I like the centre-backs we have at the football club. Joe just needs to get his confidence back up. Maybe get a few more substitute appearances. He'll be fine. So Matip, Van Dijk and Alisson in goal. I think you're probably all with me so far. Fullbacks. I've gone for Costas on the left because Robertson isn't available. And I've gone for Trent on the right because I'm sick of seeing him being picked on, to be honest. We all know his form hasn't been great. There's no arguing against that. Trent knows that, Klopp knows that, Southgate knows that, we all know that. But sometimes they do go on a little bit heavy on him, and they do there's an agenda in my eyes against Trent Alexander-Arnold, especially when it comes to England. He's seen as more of a problem than a solution. And for me, watching England as an outsider, they've been lacking creativity a lot in some of the games that they've played. And I think if Trent doesn't go to the World Cup, I think it's a crying shame, to be honest with you. I'm not saying he should be starting. I absolutely understand the system the Southgate plays. Walker, probably a better starting place for him. Even at that, you've got Trippier. There's plenty of fullbacks there to suit. And of course, you've got James as well. All good players, but you got to take Trent in that squad, surely. So Trent has time to play himself into Southgate's thinking. And I hope I don't care about England. That's probably no shock to anybody. But I do care about Trent. He's a Liverpool boy. He broke through on the scene and he set records and he smashed. I won't say he's reinvented the fullback role, because I think that's a bit unfair to players like Cafu, Dani Alves and others that came before that have done similar. But he is like a midfielder playing at right side of defence. And we are a little bit stronger when Henderson's in there. So I'm expecting for some of the bigger games this season, maybe we'll see Henderson come into midfield and Elliott maybe drop to the bench until he can get up to the same kind of covering ability that Jordan Henderson has. Now look, that's no slight on Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott's more of an attack-minded player. Jordan Henderson's more of a defensive-minded player. And trying to find that balance will depend on the opposition, and it will depend on how well our players are and what form they're in. So look, we move into midfield now. Who have I gone with? Thiago, of course. Thiago, fit, he plays for me. Of course he does. Fabinho, yeah, no arguments there, I hope so far. And I have gone for Elliott in this game. I feel like we're at home. It's a league game. Let's go for it. Let's try and get the win. We have Rangers coming up on Tuesday as well. So for me, let's go with Harvey in this one. Jordan Henderson is still working his way back, of course, from injury. Had a very slight few minutes for England in the second game against Germany. So I think it's Elliott in this one for me. Maybe you guys think differently. I don't know. I am intrigued, by the way, and I want to know your thoughts on the Naby Keita situation, because I noticed while I was away, there was a few stories suggesting that Liverpool were still negotiating a new deal with him. Personally, hand on heart, very good player on his day, but I don't think he's earned a new deal. I don't. I really don't. I know people will say, but you lose him for nothing, but I don't want to sit here in 2 or 3 years' time and still have the same Naby Keita situation with him being injured, with him being either not in Klopp's mind or not being trusted by Klopp. So I'm a bit confused by the entire situation, and I just don't feel he deserves a new deal. And I've been a big Naby supporter, but that's where I am right now. So that's my midfield: Fabinho, Thiago and Elliott. Now we move up top. Now bear in mind, Diaz was away in Mexico, but I still expect him to start because I'm unsure about Diogo Jota. Initially, when I'd set this team up, I sent it to Connor and I had Jota on the left side of the attack. But Diaz, of course, had to travel a long way. But I didn't know about Jota's injury until earlier on today. I knew he'd come off for Portugal, but I didn't know that maybe he was injured. So just to be on the safe side, I've gone with Diaz on the left hand side and of course Mohamed Salah on the right hand side. Salah, look, difficult one. I don't think his performances have been that bad. He just needs to put the ball in the net, and I'm hoping he starts doing that a bit more often than he has been, but he's still a great player, and if he's fit, he's got to play surely. So Diaz on the left for me, Salah on the right. Who's for the centre? Surely it's Darwin. Nope. Jota? Nope. I think Klopp's going to go Bobby Firmino for this one and maybe bring Darwin on off the bench, possibly then unleash Darwin against Rangers on Tuesday in the Champions League. So for me, look, that's a fine team. I'm absolutely no issues if that takes to the pitch. And I'm hoping whatever group Klopp puts out there, whatever 11 we take, we just need better performances. We need a bit more confidence. And I'm hoping with Thiago being in the side, Fabinho as well, we have that. Because let's be honest, we're being written off by a lot of people. We're being made out to be absolute finished team, aging team, all the usual stuff that people love to pile in on Liverpool when we're not doing well. But one thing we know about these players is they respond. They always respond. Now they need to start because, as I said at the start of this video, 9 games this month. And we need to be looking to win at least 8 of them, in all honesty. We have no wiggle room left, particularly in the league. So, for me, that's what I think. Bring Darwin off the bench if needs be to win the game. If Jota is available, then maybe Klopp does start with Jota on the left to give Diaz a bit of a breather. Bring Diaz on late if needs be. But I think we'll have to wait till tomorrow to find out if Diogo Jota will be fit and available for the game. Either way, we need a win. A win is a win is a win. 3 points is a must. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. It is absolutely great to have the Reds back after a very, very, very long break. That international break seemed to go on forever, by the way. So look, I'm delighted the Reds are back in action. Delighted to be back with you guys. I know it's been a while since we uploaded here to YouTube, but we're back now and you can expect plenty of videos this month. Much love as always. Talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.